محمد وعلى سيدنا محمد وصحبه وبارك وسلم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All praise and thanks is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord, the nourisher and sustainer of all the worlds. Peace and blessings to our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, his family and friends. Just to continue from where we left off on Tuesday, of course I told you the story of the two brothers, subhanallah, that have both passed away, and that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even the one that has passed away on his bed, that Allah has allowed him to enter into Jannah first. And all because of what he has achieved during this blessed month, the month of Ramadan. But then there's a hadith, and I ended off with my talk on Tuesday, where the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam gives us a warning. A very stern warning. And he says, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that on the day of Qiyamah, that we will stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There will be groups of the ummah of the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that will come with deeds as many as or as much as the mountains. They will come with deeds as much as the mountains, subhanallah. The deeds will be glowing. There will be so plenty of it. And the Nabi alayhi salam describes, and he says that these people are not ordinary people. These are people, Muslimin, from amongst the ummah, that mashallah, they used to stand up at night for salatul tahajjud. These were people that, gave sadaqah. These people were very pious people, mashallah. Then on the day of hisab, on the day of reckoning, all those good deeds and as much as the mountains, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will cause a wind to come and it will perish, all the good deeds will be gone. That on the day of hisab, that on that day, although they have so many deeds as much as the mountains, but a wind will come from Allah Rabbul Izzati wal Jalal, and it will cause that all the good deeds be blown away. So, who are these people? These are the people the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, these are the ones that have transgressed the boundaries of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These are the people that have transgressed the boundaries of Allah Rabbul Izzati wal Jalal. For yes, they have performed tahajjud, they have performed such good deeds, but in that moment of seclusion, when they are alone, they have broken the orders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also think for a moment myself as a reminder, and you as a reminder, that next time when we sit and we grab our mobile phone, be careful what we watch and what we do, ya ikhwat al-Islam, because that can be the cause that whatever good we do in this dunya, thinking that we have amassed so much good deeds, that on the day of hisab, may Allah protect us from it, that the good deeds are blown away. And another part is a saying that I've read, subhanallah, so profound. The person says, he says, and another reason why our good deeds, that we amass it, that we're in the masajid, that we're doing good, but subhanallah, a time will come when we think we have the good deeds, but there is nothing for us. And Allah will tell us on the day of Qiyamah, did you perform these good deeds? And says, yes Allah, I've given sadaqah, I've stood up for salatul tahajjud, whatever it might be, but I did not achieve that la'allakum tattaqoon, that God consciousness. And I want you to listen to this, and I'll end with this inshaAllah. It says, إِذَا كَانَ لَدَيْكَ عَيْنَانِ إِذَا كَانَ لَدَيْكَ عَيْنَانِ, that if you possess two eyes, فَلِمَاذَا تَرَى النَّاسَ بِعُذُنَيْكَ, then why do you listen or look at people with your ears? I'll repeat it again, inshallah. إِذَا كَانَ لَدَيْكَ عَيْنَانِ, if you are the possessor of two eyes, فَلِمَاذَا تَرَى النَّاسَ بِعُذُنَيْكَ, then why do you listen or look at people with your ears? عَامِلِ النَّاسَ بِمَا تَرَى مِنْهُمْ وَلَيْسَ بِمَا تَسْمَعُ عَنْهُمْ. So it is said, treat people by what you see of them and not by what you hear of them. And many times in society we judge a person, haven't met them, don't know them, But we form a judgment of them based on what? Based on what we've heard of them. So he says, عامل الناس بما ترى منهم وليس بما تسمع عنهم. Treat people, but your interaction with that person, not because someone told you something, rather your interaction with that person. For this Jama'atul Muslimin is the biggest destroyer of our good deeds, and we do not want to be of those people that will be standing on the day of Hisab thinking that we have amassed these good deeds, and then Allah sends a wind and all our good deeds are deleted. May Allah protect us. Ameen. I will make an example of a story in this dunya of a person or people that have attained taqwa, Jama'atul Muslimin, and the benefit of what they will receive in this dunya based on the God consciousness that they have achieved. But that story, I'll tell you next week, inshallah. جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.